Hey guys, welcome to our show, Table Talk, where we take your topics that you submit on Twitter using the hashtag Table Talk, and also we pull them off of r/SourceFed on Reddit. I'm Steve Zaragoza.
I'm Philip Franco.
I'm staring into your soul.
I just saw that out of the corner of my eye. I was like, what is he doing? Why is he doing it? We do have an announcement, I guess, at the beginning of this, and that is that this will be the final Table Talk on SourceFed.
Huh.
Because we're launching it on a new channel called SourceFed Nerd!
Whoa! Oh man, we just blew everybody's mind.
Yeah.
Collectively.
Whoa.
Wipe off your screens. That's brain matter, son.
Also spit and probably other things.
We're not going to judge you for it. SourceFed Nerd is essentially going to be just the things we nerd out on. So here, we kind of nerd out on your questions. Old school video games, new school video games, movies. I said it in the PDS. I want somewhere we can just do something about Breaking Bad and just really cool stuff. There's apps, there's cartoons, they're longer form podcast things. It's just really, we just want an excuse to get Meg in cosplay. Yep. And she has a lot of friends that do cosplay, and
We're
that's
gonna
why
bring them all.
it's really just a big facade to do that.
Genius! I'll drink to that.
Millions and millions of hits.
Yeah, it's also a place for a nerd to just feel comfortable with the things that they love, and you don't have to feel ashamed about
Comfortable,
the cool
not
shit.
excited, just, this is okay.
Yeah. And I'll contend not just nerds. Anybody can go to this channel. Anybody that likes gaming, tech, like you said, cosplaying, stuff like that. It's where we get to elaborate on the more fun stuff. We're not talking death and destruction on SourceFed Nerd. We're having fun.
Unless
Also-
George Lucas dies or something, then we'll definitely cover that.
That, and we get to beat each other in video games and then punish each other. That was probably my favorite thing so far.
Also, we might do some hidden camera stuff, which is really awesome.
Yeah, so main thing, if you want something like that, and you do, we're not really asking, just do it now, or I'll beat you to death with a baby seal.
He has the ability to do so. I've seen
He's got a whole closet full of baby seals. It's weird.
They're endangered because Phil has them all.
But there is that, so while you're subscribing, we're just going to read this first question, which is from Colin Matthews. It says, what's the best part about being a man? Or a woman? Well, we're all men.
We're all men.
What is the best part?
I would say not having children.
Yeah.
I get to just be a part of that. I mean, I'll probably be more than a part of that than,
we're not going to push out a baby from any of our genitalia.
I get the most stereotypical straight up man answer is that I get to enjoy the ladies.
You can be a lady and enjoy the ladies.
I get to enjoy the lady.
Also, I'm trying to think. I like to jump higher than women. I like to be more rational than women.
I like that I can lift the weight over my head higher than that girl.
Also, we can open any jar we want. We don't need help.
That's not necessarily true, but we're going to tell you it is.
I like being irrational all 30 days of a normal month rather than just part of a month. That's
I
fun.
like being right just because I say so.
What's the good thing about being a woman, you think?
being a sexy lady.
Having the power to make
look
anyone
at
do anything you want.
this.
See, the most dude thing I can say is the fact that you can have sex with for the most part whoever you want, whenever you want. You can. That's just a thing.
Yeah.
It is. I mean,
Also,
you're like, no, yes. You just don't realize you have that magic power.
You are, women are wizards.
Yeah, they are. They just have weird mind control, harpy, succubus type powers.
If I'm like, I want to go down on you right now, I could go to jail. If you say that, it's just a party.
Yeah.
It's a party.
I probably just threw money at you and I don't know why.
But it's
Are you saying that's what women are worth? How dare you?
I'm saying they're worth all the money.
oh, nice save.
Was that a save?
It's a creepy save. It's a nice save.
I would give ladies all the money.
Also for dudes, isn't it cool? The penis is just awesome, right? You can just pull it out of your pants and pee and whatever you want.
Definitely the ability to pee outside.
Yeah,
is
peeing
nice.
wherever you want.
Yeah, peeing anywhere. Yeah.
Right, but having the ability to or having balls outside of your body.
Yeah, the balls are weird, man.
I mean,
Sometimes I look down and I'm like, damn, that's an organ outside of my body. The rest are inside. This is
have
weird.
a sensitive day.
Oh,
just
yeah.
Why does that hurt?
Yeah.
All of a sudden.
Yeah, dude. I had one the other day, actually. I was getting out of the shower, and I was like, what the hell is that? What's going on here?
I don't like that if I'm on a bus, I could accidentally get hard.
Yeah, or in any vehicle, really.
I got really scared for half a second because no one was on board with me. I was like, oh, fuck me.
Nobody else is.
I'll tell you, on a bus full of hot women.
Downside of being a man, it's going to sound creepy the way I explain it, but you guys are going to agree. You can't, I have an excuse to be in these places because I have a child. You go to a library or a toy store or somewhere with your daughter, and it's just you. Let's say she runs around the corner. She's looking by herself. You can't be around other kids if you are a man without being just looked at like a weird person.
You know, we were talking about this the other day.
Yeah.
Like, I like to go to. This is gonna sound even weirder than that, probably, but I like to go to Chuck E. Cheese sometimes. Like,
You can't look like you and go to Chuck E. Cheese.
I know, that's the problem. But it's like I genuinely just want to play video games and eat pizza. Like, and I just like, and I can't without people going like, "You've got a beard and you look like you're 40. Get the fuck out of here."
Well, it's
Steve,
the
I don't
beard.
think you should.
No, but here's the deal. It's the beard plus glasses plus like perfectly combed
like,
hair.
Yeah. And I'm sweating when I come in. Can I please get some pizza?
And you're just overly nice, so you're talking to everybody.
Exactly.
Well, because Kevin Bruick had a he was like, I don't want to do a big party. I just want to have putt-putt with friends. And so I went there and I was like, there are hundreds of children here. Where am I supposed to go?
3 men drinking beer on the putt-putt.
See, I'm just kind of eternally a kid then, because I love Disneyland and I love.
But do you
like,
get those looks when you're at those places?
at Disneyland?
Chuck E. Cheese's.
Disneyland, I don't think you'll
I
get.
mean,
Chuck E.
I
Cheese,
think
maybe.
they assume when you're at Chuck E. Cheese, you're there for like a birthday party or your little cousin's around somewhere.
He's not playing with any children, but they're here.
I think for you can go to Chuck E. Cheese until the day that someone goes, hey, Steve, and you're like, fuck, they know me.
Yeah,
I
you're
can't
right.
be here
You're right.
anymore.
Then it's too late. You're right.
That's usually the moment I'm like, I can't be here anymore. But doubly so because you look like a pedophile.
There is man discrimination. It's out there.
It's
out there.
Yeah, it's totally out there.
Boom. At K Desjardins 1992 says, "What is your opinion on musicians lip syncing live? Does it ruin the experience for you?"
I don't know.
How often do you think that happens?
Depends on the type of show you go to. If you're
Yeah.
going to a Britney Spears concert and you're going there for the experience, which is dancing, which is pyrotechnics, which is a show as
Yeah.
opposed to a singer,
Right.
I think you have to be okay with it. But if I went to like a Jason Mraz concert or somebody that's a singer-songwriter that you fall in love with their ability to play music, not just be part of music, then, oh man, I'd be pissed.
Do you think it happens more often than we think it does? Like, do you think even like artists like that, like every once in a while, it's like, fuck, I don't think I'm gonna hit those highs tonight.
Well,
like,
what about, like, I mean, Bieber almost had a piano fall on top of him, and
then
the
he
song
puked.
kept going.
Yeah.
Oh no!
And I mean, I think what most
But
most
Bieber's a
artists-
show. Bieber's a
Bieber
show
is
as
a show.
opposed to a singer, I think.
Right.
So, yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, like, what I think a lot of artists do is they have the singing there,
The track, yeah.
as the backing, and then they sing along with it or harmonize with it. Which I get though, especially if you have like a show at night, you're doing one of those like money grabs.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. It's
I feel like you would be really impassioned about this subject.
I feel very impassioned about it only because when I go to see the artist, I don't want to hear the fucking CD.
Oh crap!
Or
Holy crap, Steve! You just woke up and you somehow won a radio contest, and you're going to the frickin' it can't happen, but it happened. The Grateful Dead reunion. They're all
Whoa,
there. This is
cool.
before everybody died. You go. You're rocking. You realize they're lip syncing.
I would feel totally cheated.
Yeah,
I feel
right.
like I could buy this shit online and listen to it in my goddamn car. I came here to hear you guys. I don't care how shitty you sound. And there's a lot of artists that like they transpose their music down a half step or even a full step because they can't hit those highs anymore.
Yeah.
That's fine. I don't care if you're not hitting those A's anymore. I mean, I just want to hear your voice, man.
Yep, that's
I want
why
to hear
you're
your
there.
voice.
I can
yeah.
say that. Yeah, there's definitely a big argument for being disingenuous and like just faking out people that
Yeah.
are shelling out money.
Yeah.
But I mean, that also being said, you should always try and like whenever like a band has like a smaller set here in LA, like do that just because it's definitely a more intimate experience.
cool.
And
Yeah.
it's like sometimes they do like the
Roxy or
acoustic
something.
ones.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
awesome.
That'd be cool. So basically, I think the answer is certain people should need lip syncing, and certain people it's a total lie. If I went to NSYNC again.
Again.
You went to NSYNC?
No, I never did, but I would have. But I wouldn't expect them to sing. Unless
Well, it's like
they
when
were
we
maybe
saw,
doing one of their crappy ballads or something.
When we saw Vanilla Ice at the street.
He didn't lip sync.
Yeah,
he
no,
went
didn't.
to town.
Yeah,
it was
he did.
awesome.
Okay, so Cameron Stedham says, at Bat Cambria, musical guilty pleasures.
I've recently started listening to country music again,
Oh.
which is actually
This guy's
It's-
on board.
It's really just like southern slow rap.
Yep, that's exactly what they sing about. They brag about the same stuff, except for country people replace cars with trucks and horses.
No,
That's it.
country stars are singing about losing stuff. Rappers are talking about gaining stuff.
So-
Both are relatable. I love it.
Have you heard the songs recently on country? I listen to country stations, one, because it's hilarious, and then two, because some of them are actually good.
Your damn Made in America song.
That Made in America
so
song
great.
is one of the best things I've ever heard.
You need to hear him
Rain
do it
is
in
a
karaoke.
good thing.
Every time.
Oh,
Yeah.
salute. Oh, okay. Anyways, but have you heard these like country singers that are basically rapping now? They're not even
No.
singing. They're just straight up like, talking over their twangs.
Oh, so it's like spoken word, but they're like...
No, I mean, it's singing.
But it's rhyming?
It's singing as much as House of Pain was singing during the show. Just with a little bit more twang. It's bad. I enjoy it. That's a guilty pleasure for me, country, for sure.
That and musicals. I really
love
dig
musicals.
Yeah.
I'm not guilty about any of them.
I'm not guilty about
At first I was, yeah.
this, but I've got a very closeted, like, absolute obsession with soundtracks.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I love my...
Did you get the Gatsby one?
No, because, you know, I know it's good stuff, but that fucking Happy Together song, it's not on there,
You hate it or
right?
love
It's not. It's from
I don't like that Happy
Stepfather.
Together. Yeah, I don't like it.
You and
It's like, dude, my throat! It hurts!
Together.
Let's hear the Turtles version.
I loved it.
I went to sleep growing up with my brother's Mariah Carey 1994 I think, the Daydream album. I would go to sleep listening to that, and I listened to it on Spotify last week, and it was great.
You know what? I'm gonna put my brother on the spot on this one. Something I'll never forget is when we were kids, we got these. I forgot why we had the choice, but we either had the choice between these really cool Nintendo. Do you remember those Nintendo watches where you could play the games on them? So my brother had the opportunity to get a Legend of Zelda Nintendo watch. Or the Little Mermaid soundtrack.
That's some beautiful music,
That
my
is
friend.
beautiful.
I mean, but Legend of Zelda Nintendo watch?
Just really fast, really
my
fast.
other karaoke
Those
song.
watches sucked so bad. I had one that was Street Fighter, and it was the most infuriating thing.
Dude,
on the
I
planet.
had Star Fox, and it was badass.
Really?
Yeah, really cool. You could like fly it around. It was
Isn't
really
it?
awesome.
But those old school games, couldn't it only
yeah, it's
go
just
like
the ones that go side to side. Yeah, so it was all straightforward.
Badass, Steve.
Dude, I still have mine. I'll bring it in. Pew pew. It was really cool.
And then Joe will still beat your high score.
I know, right? Damn you, Joe! I've known this since I was a kid, and you beat my high score. You know what else it had? It had a headphone jack. You could put it in and listen to the like mono MIDI sounds.
Let's see, we have Nick Curious. Why was that hard for me? Leg or arm, you have to amputate one in order to keep the other. Which one do you choose?
Arm.
Left arm.
Really?
Left arm, head.
Fuck, do you think about how cool it would be to be in a powered wheelchair all the time? You could just sit and go everywhere.
Not cool.
What are you talking? I would like to have the option of it being optional.
Steve, you can do that without losing anything. If you want that chair that bad,
Do you
just
know
go
how
get
wheelchairs
But here's
work?
the thing. I want my hands because I want to articulate. I'm an artistic person. I needed to play FPS games, first of all. I needed to play games on my computer. With a leg, I could have a cool robot leg or
You
something.
could, yeah. Fuck, Steve's bringing me the other side.
Right?
Yeah.
Dude, you need both those arms plus boobies and like...
I like...
You have to experience both breasts at the
Yeah,
same
I
time.
can't do
We
this.
answered so quick, but Steve is putting up a compelling argument.
A
That's
very good
like I
argument.
said, problem with table talk. Quick answer. Okay, so you lose a leg, you just got to replace the stub.
Yeah.
Essentially, you can walk again.
You can walk again.
I was worried about losing my mobility, which is very important to me. But
Sure.
you feel the world through your hands.
Yeah. You got everything in there, man. You draw, you're artistic, you type, iPad.
Also, easier to.
I like that you literally did iPad, but you involved your second hand.
Yeah, you gotta have that hand back
Because
there.
you could have. What about this? You could have full-time iPad holder.
You could do that. Just a magnet.
iPad hands.
Ruin your iPads. Also, you can easily hide your creepy robo leg with pants. It's
Yeah,
harder
oh
not-
yeah.
It's
It's
harder.
not creepy,
It's harder
it's-
not to scare
Are
kids.
you kidding me?
Yeah.
I'm saying for kids.
Blade Runner before he possibly maybe killed his girlfriend. Those are the coolest legs in the world.
Also, can you
saw a
imagine doing
dude-
one of these things, like pulling off your leg and slamming it on the table and going like, "This is what I got."
I saw a dude that had both legs like that running into Topanga Canyon, and he was hauling ass.
So
and
I
was
guess we were incredibly wrong.
yeah.
Yeah, because you can't recreate this really yet.
Yeah.
But you
This
can
is-
recreate this.
This is the one thing we have.
creepy.
This is the one thing we do have over like the animals.
Yeah.
And that opposable thumb, man.
Man,
that's what I'm talking
Fuck
about.
you, animals.
You did it, Steve. You brought us over to
Thanks,
your side.
man.
Good
Steve
job.
wins.
That's a first for me, huh?
Main point. I think that's the rest of this table talk. It's been good to have it on regular SourceFed, but fuck you, Joe.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's time to move it. But that doesn't mean that you're not going to
No,
be
of
on.
course
Oh, you guys are gonna let me come over and hang out? All right.
Joe, are you nuts? We want you on all the time.
The only reason I'm not going to be on the show full time is because they're afraid that I'm gonna be all their video game scores.
That's been like the worst thing in the world. We were trying to launch a channel, and these fuckers are trying to beat each other's high score.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, and then the only reason I'm I'm not on board is I'm terrible at Cubert. I was like, I got 15th place
So we
again.
gotta get Pac-Man up there. Next.
Yeah, Pac-Man.
Yeah,
Pac-Man's a son of a bitch. Anyways, you're going to see all of these and all the other
Yeah.
video game journeys on the new SourceFed Nerd, so check it out.
So yeah, after you like and favorite this video, go subscribe to the new SourceFed Nerd channel. But I think that's really it for this Table Talk. My name is Philip DeFranco.
My name is Joe Beretta.
Also, if you guys need help, this annotation, you can click that, and you'll go to the Nerd channel where you can subscribe to it.
Oh, God.
So
Now we got to remind him again. I'm Joe Beretta.
I'm Philip DeFranco.
And I'm Steve Zaragoza.
Bye, guys.
Also, you can click this annotation, go to SourceFed,
Fuck
and see the videos.
you.
Shut your mouth!
I broke the bowl. Did it really break?
No!
No! This is Joe's anger! This is what he's done to Table Talk!
Bring it back!
We've only just begun.
Tune into the next Table Talk. We're going to have a new bull.
Shut your mouth!